Deep within the hidden waterways of Australia, where ancient rivers carve through sun-baked earth and billabongs shimmer under a vast sky, there exists a pervasive whisper. It's a whisper of something immense, something ancient, lurking just beneath the surface, a presence felt rather than seen. For generations, this presence has instilled a quiet dread, a primal fear in those who venture too close to the water's edge after dusk. It is a mystery that has endured through countless retellings, passed down in hushed tones around campfires, a warning echoing through the ages about the unseen dangers that reside in the heart of the wild, untamed land. The name given to this formidable entity is the Bunyip, a word deeply rooted in various Aboriginal languages across the continent, often translating to devil or spirit. This single word carries with it a weight of cultural significance and a profound sense of the unknown, signifying an entity of immense power and unpredictable nature. Its presence is felt from the humid wetlands of the north to the arid inland plains, a testament to the universal human instinct to imbue the mysterious and the dangerous with a tangible form. The legend of the Bunyip is not merely a tale, it is a profound embodiment of the land's deepest secrets, a reminder of the ancient spirits that govern its most secluded and sacred places. Early European settlers, venturing into the vast interior in the 19th century, often reported strange sounds and unexplained disturbances near water sources. They documented encounters with Aboriginal peoples who spoke of a fearsome creature, a water monster that guarded sacred pools and hunted the unwary. These accounts, often fragmented and misunderstood through cultural and linguistic barriers, painted a confusing picture. Some described it as a large, dog-like beast, others as a giant bird, or even a seal-like animal, highlighting the vast differences in perception and the challenging task of translating ancient oral traditions into a colonial framework, often leading to sensationalism rather than understanding. The various Aboriginal communities, however, possessed far more distinct and terrifying descriptions. In some regions, the Bunyip was a colossal starfish-like creature, its limbs stretching and grasping. Elsewhere, it was said to resemble an enormous serpent with a shaggy mane, or a large, hairy quadruped with a long neck and a horse-like tail. There are tales of bunyips with scaly bodies, tusks, or even a duck-like bill, each depiction tied closely to the specific environment and the unique cultural narratives of the people who shared the stories. These diverse forms reflect a deep, localized knowledge of the landscape and its potential hidden inhabitants, passed down with meticulous detail. Despite these regional variations in appearance, several characteristics remain strikingly consistent across the legends. The Bunyip is invariably a water dweller, favoring stagnant pools, deep rivers, and vast swamps. It is primarily nocturnal, its presence most acutely felt under the veil of darkness when the world is hushed and shadows play tricks on the mind. And perhaps most chillingly, it is renowned for its terrifying, booming cry, a sound that can curdle the blood, said to echo through the still night, warning of its proximity and striking fear into the hearts of any unfortunate enough to hear it. This cry is its signature, an unmistakable mark of its terrifying power. The Bunyip's reputation as a fearsome predator is central to its legend. It is often described as preying upon women and children who stray too close to its watery domain, dragging them beneath the surface to an unknown fate. Livestock, too, were said to vanish without a trace from riverbanks, attributed to the Bunyip's insatiable hunger. These tales served as grave warnings, especially for children, about the dangers of venturing alone into the wilderness and the perils of disrespecting the powerful spirits of the land. The disappearances, both human and animal, became woven into the fabric of the Bunyip's narrative, solidifying its role as a formidable and dangerous entity. Beyond its terrifying cry, subtle signs were believed to indicate the Bunyip's presence. Disturbed water, ripples spreading inexplicably across calm billabongs, or the sudden, unexplained absence of fish were all interpreted as potential warnings. A strange, earthy smell emanating from the water, or an unsettling stillness in the air, could also signal that the creature was near, watching, waiting. These weren't just superstitions, they were practical observations of a landscape full of hidden dangers, filtered through a cultural lens that attributed such anomalies to a powerful, sentient force, demanding respect and caution from those who shared its territory. Its preferred dwelling places are often described with an eerie precision. Deep waterholes, hidden caves beneath riverbanks, and the shadowy depths of large, still billabongs are its favored haunts. These are places of natural mystery, often murky and overgrown, where the light struggles to penetrate and the imagination can easily conjure monstrous forms. The bunyip's habitat isn't just any body of water, it's specifically those spots that feel ancient, isolated, and imbued with a certain power, locations where the veil between the ordinary world and the realm of ancient spirits feels thinnest, making them both sacred and perilous. When European naturalists and explorers first heard these accounts, they struggled to reconcile them with known fauna. Many dismissed the bunyip as a figment of Aboriginal imagination, a primitive explanation for natural phenomena. However, some early settlers, genuinely intrigued or perhaps genuinely terrified, made attempts to classify or even hunt the creature. These efforts, though futile, highlight the clash of two vastly different worldviews, one rooted in scientific classification, the other in an ancient, spiritual connection to the land. The bunyip remained elusive, defying capture in scientific categorization, solidifying its place as a creature of myth rather than biology in the European mind. One notable incident, which vividly illustrates the early colonial fascination and confusion, occurred in 1847. A strange, large skull, found near the Murrumbidgee River, was displayed in Sydney, sensationally proclaimed as that of a bunyip. Its unusual features, resembling a cross between a horse and a bird, captivated the public and fueled widespread speculation. However, closer examination by experts soon revealed it to be a deformed skull of a foal or calf, possibly altered by water or injury. This episode, though quickly debunked, cemented the bunyip in the public consciousness as a tangible, albeit misunderstood, part of the Australian mystery. For centuries, people have sought rational explanations for the bunyip legends. One plausible theory suggests the creature was inspired by sightings of large, seal-like animals, such as the Australian fur seal or even the now extinct giant otter, that occasionally ventured far inland up rivers. Another proposes that the deep, booming cries could be attributed to large native birds like the Australasian bittern, whose guttural calls resonate eerily across wetlands. While these explanations offer a scientific anchor, they do little to diminish the powerful cultural narratives that have imbued the bunyip with a much deeper, more menacing significance, transcending mere animal identification. Another compelling hypothesis links the bunyip to Australia's prehistoric megafauna, particularly animals that were still remembered in oral traditions long after their extinction. The Diprotodon, a massive, wombat-like marsupial, or even the Palercestes, a giant browsing marsupial with a short trunk, could have inspired some of the more monstrous descriptions. Imagine the lingering memory of such a colossal beast, adapted over millennia into a fearsome water spirit. This theory highlights the incredible longevity of oral history and how ancient encounters with formidable creatures could evolve into enduring myths, bridging the gap between deep time and contemporary folklore. Beyond being a mere monster, the bunyip often plays a significant role in Aboriginal spiritual beliefs and moral teachings. It is often seen as a guardian of sacred waterholes, punishing those who disrespect these vital resources or trespass without permission. Its stories serve as powerful pedagogical tools, instilling respect for the land, its creatures, and its ancient laws. The fear it evokes is not just of physical harm, but of cosmic imbalance, a warning against disrupting the delicate harmony between humans and the natural world. In this sense, the bunyip is less a beast and more a symbol, a powerful embodiment of cultural values. Even today, the legend of the bunyip persists, a testament to its enduring power in the Australian psyche. While few seriously believe in its literal existence in the modern era, the stories are still told, still respected. Children are still cautioned about venturing too far into certain waters, and a quiet reverence for the unknown depths remains. The bunyip serves as a cultural touchstone, a link to ancient times and traditional ways of knowing the land. It represents the parts of Australia that remain wild, mysterious, and untamed, reminding us of the vastness of human imagination and the deep connection indigenous cultures have with their environment. It is crucial to distinguish where historical record and scientific inquiry end, and where the rich tapestry of folklore begins. While some elements of the bunyip legend might have been inspired by real animals or natural phenomena, the creature itself, in its myriad forms, firmly belongs to the realm of myth and cultural narrative. There is no verified physical evidence of a modern bunyip, nor does science offer a definitive explanation that encompasses all its diverse portrayals. The power of the bunyip lies not in its biological reality, but in its ability to encapsulate fears, teach lessons, and connect generations to a shared, ancient understanding of their world. So, next time you stand by a still billabong, or listen to the wind whisper through reeds by a dark river in Australia, remember the bunyip. Its cry may not literally pierce the night, but its spirit lingers, a silent guardian of the deep. It is a potent reminder that some mysteries are meant to remain unsolved, their power residing in the stories we tell and the respect we hold for the ancient, untamed spirit of the land. The loop of fear and wonder it opens in our minds is never truly closed, ensuring the legend continues to weave its hushed, conspiratorial spell over the wild places.